Well, hello and welcome to Knife Delights. You know, folks, every now and then I surprise myself. I was sorting through knives, trying to get something halfway organized, which is a never-ending battle here. And I come across this knife and I'm like, what is this? Just what is this? And this is a Premier knife. Now, Premier knives were imported and they were manufactured in several countries, Germany for one, and this one's from Italy. And I can't quite make out this tang stamp. Hopefully after we do some cleaning I can read it better. But it definitely says Premier and Italy down there. But I can't read it. Is that K216? Or a K26 maybe? A K26. Now that I'm looking. I don't know. I have to look that up. But I believe, if I remember correctly, Premier had knives imported from somewhere in the mid-20s to the 50s, somewhere in there. I'll get some more definite info on it. But just look at these covers. Aren't those fascinating? I just love those covers. Looks like they pulled away just a little bit there from the bolsters. But you know, overall, this knife is fairly clean. But, you know, a lot of times when you get these old knives, the blades are all chewed up or worn off or broken tip or something. Look at that blade. It's definitely been used, but it has not been used very much. Got that wonderful swedge right there. And then the pen blade, it's in very good shape. This just needs a spa treatment, I think. What a fantastic knife. And this looks to be a well-built knife. No, it's pinned, it's not shell covers or anything. So let's get started on cleaning this old gal up. I'm excited. Oh, half stop there. Who'd have thunk it? Man, I didn't even know I had this knife. Ha! So we're going to start out here with some number 7 heavy duty rubbing compound. Let's get going on this journey. A little less talk and a lot more action here. Let's get going. Yeah, this is going to clean up wonderful. Look at just that little bit of effort right there. Wonderful. Oh, she's looking better already. Yeah. That's just the first little initial pass. Pick out these back springs. Oh yeah. Yeah, we'll get her cleaned up. Get these blades up quick. So I had not heard of Premier before. So it's always wonderful to find one of these old vintage knives that you've not heard of before, hadn't seen before. Oh, Oh, good golly, Miss Molly. Oh, that looks beautiful. Cut up this pen blade quick. Yeah. That, folks, just that little amount of time, what a difference that makes. Okay, let's check down inside. Oh, that's half stops, yeah. I love that blade shape. Yeah. I guess that was a spear point. I guess it's supposed to be a spear point blade. But it sure comes out to a real tight end there, doesn't it? Okay. Get some cleaning patches out here. We'll check down inside, see what she's looking like. Oh boy. See, sometimes I just start these videos. I'm just excited to get started, and I get started, and I forget to get things pre-arranged, if it were, as it were. Getting some junk out of there, aren't we? Looks like old oil and pocket lint kind of mixed up together. Alrighty, let's take the next step. Put a little bit of cleaning compound on, rubbing compound on here. Push against those side walls and then pull back against that side wall and push down to get it down across the bottom. Actually, for the age, it's pretty clean. Try it on this one. Pulling up against that and then pushing down against that. Push down across the bottom. Clean out quite a bit of stuff that way, don't we? All right, what else we got? Let's just hit the undersides here a little bit with the wire wheel. Always wear some sort of glasses or safety glasses when using the wire wheel. Sometimes those little wires will come out. You don't want one of them thrown into your eye. You can touch the top of the liners here real quick. You want to be careful not to hit the covers. Trying to get rid of any excess stuff there. Just clean them right up. You can even use it on your back springs here. I never press too hard on it. Just lightly go over it. Should have probably done this before I use the rubbing compound. Okay, it's all nice and clean. This doesn't look too bad, but let's just kind of scrape on this a little bit and see if we get anything out of there. Yeah, a little bit of stuff. Yeah, I got a little bit of stuff out of there. Not much. And you can see the tops of these blades. You can use a little sandpaper and sand on them. Or let's just hit it quick with the wire wheel. See what happens. You don't ever want to use the wire wheel on like the bolsters or on the blade itself, because it will scratch. Areas like this, be okay. Clean off the top of those. I tell you what, we're looking pretty clean. I'm going to soak this in some mineral oil for a while. Yeah. Alrighty, so I took it out of the mineral oil, wiped it all down, then I went over everything one more time, and I'm really digging how this knife is coming out. It's looking really good. So I think just for good measure, we're going to throw it in the sonic cleaner here for a bit. About 5 minutes, a little warm water and Dawn dishwashing liquid. And if nothing else, it helps get rid of all that cleaning compound, that paste and things like that. And any of the grit from sandpaper and such as that. It helps clean it all out. We start out with a nice clean knife. So here we go. We'll let it run for about 5 minutes and check our results. Okay, let's just check our results quick. Oh yeah, we got cloudy water. Got rid of all that paste. Let's clean it all off. Got a little bit of dirty oil dripping out. You can see the spots there, but I gotta tell you, when I was wiping the mineral oil out, I did not get a lot of dirty oil out of there, so it's pretty clean internally there. But I just like doing this because you start with a nice clean knife now. So I'll just wipe off this excess water, kind of dry it off, and throw her in the mineral oil. Get it all lubricated up again. And get rid of any moisture that's still in there. And then we'll come back and put some final touches on it. Alrighty then, this is where we're ended up. Got her out of the mineral oil, got her wiped down. I started to put an edge on this blade here. Still got some more work to do on it, but it hasn't taken very long. And we're already starting to get a decent edge on it. Got a little more work to do on it yet. But it won't take much, I don't think. I love this long nail pole. I love that swedge there. Here's this blade here. Need to touch it up just a little bit on the stone on my work sharp. But I'm going to touch that up. It's all nice and clean. It's well oiled. Listen to this. Half stop. Look at that. There you can see some more oil coming out, and it's not very dirty. So which means we got her pretty clean down inside. I just love this old school look to this knife. I left some of the patina on there. Yeah. I'm going to carry this. You can see you got some scratches and that in there. You can tell this knife was carried and used, but there's plenty of blade left on it. This is just the perfect look. And again, I love the coloring in these covers. Wow, I can't believe this knife was hidden away from me for so long. I'd put it up in a box of knives, and I am just elated to have found this, and I'm looking forward to carrying this. I hope you've enjoyed learning a little bit about this knife and watching me get her cleaned up and back into service. And until next time, have a very delightful day.